$6,618. It is not a scary amount. Most people think so. But here is what happens to those 6,000 if you do what 47% of Americans do every single month. Today, 5 levels of credit card debt. From one ordinary Friday night to $50,000. Each level changes not just your account, it changes your insurance, your rent, your ability to think clearly. And at every level, there is exactly one thing the bank really hopes you never find out. Before we begin, I want to show you exactly how the average American gets to level 1. Not through bad decisions, not through reckless spending, through one ordinary Friday. $208 for one Friday. Nothing extraordinary. No major purchases, just life. And now look what happens when Fridays like this happen twice a month. 3 months in a row, $1,695. Jordan didn't buy a yacht. Jordan just lived the way most people around him live. And now he is at level 1. $34. Minimum payment on a $1,695 balance at 21.52% APR. Jordan looks at this number and thinks, this is reasonable. I can handle this. And he is right. $34 is reasonable, which is exactly why he hits pay minimum and closes the app. $43 for a year of payments. He paid for 12 months and reduced his debt by $43. $365 went to the bank in interest. Out of every $34 payment, $30 goes to the bank, and only $4 pays off the debt. This isn't Jordan's fault. It is math, built to keep you as a customer for as long as possible. And as long as he pays the minimum, the balance barely drops. But life goes on. New expenses arrive. Another Friday, another subscription. 8 months later, different life, same card. And now Jordan is at level 2, $5,000. Level 2. Minimum payment, about $100 a month. $100. Manageable. But before I show you the math, I want to show you something you won't see on any bank statement. Look at this payment closely. $100. You send the bank $100. Here's what happens to that money. $10.33. Out of every $100, only $10.33 goes towards the principal. The other $89.67, the bank already took it. That is their profit. Now imagine you're an investor, and you have a product that yields an 89.67% return from every customer payment. You would make the minimum payment as convenient as possible too. Now look what changes if you simply double the payment. This isn't the bank's greed. It is math. The exact same compound interest math that builds investor wealth, only here it works against you. Which side of the equation you're on depends on one number, your monthly payment. $15,000. Level 3. Here debt stops being just a financial problem. Under FICO standards, card utilization above 30% starts dragging down your credit score. With $15,000 on a card with a $20,000 limit, utilization is 75%. Jordan's score is around 622. And now, every financial contract in his life is recalculated. $81,000. The overpayment on a mortgage he hasn't even taken out yet. Because a credit score dropped by a card will determine the mortgage rate 5 years from now. Debt doesn't live in an app. It bleeds into every line of every contract you will ever sign. $30,000. Level 4. Minimum payment, around $590 a month. Out of that, to interest, $538. To the principal, $52. Jordan pays almost $600 a month, and his debt decreases by 52. 13 IQ points. This is a peer-reviewed study. Science Journal. Financial stress literally lowers the cognitive functions of the brain. Worse decisions, more debt, more stress. More stress, worse decisions again. This is not a vicious cycle. It is a funnel. And it has a bottom. $50,000, level 5. In 2025, over 440,000 Americans filed for personal bankruptcy. Two paths. Bankruptcy is not a reset button. It is 7 to 10 years where every financial contract opens with a red mark in your history. You come back from this level, but slowly, and starting from practically zero. All right, stop. I just walked you through 5 levels of debt. And if you are currently on one of them, you have the right to know not just where you are, but exactly how to get out. Here are the concrete steps for each level. Remember one rule that works on any level. They call it the snowball effect, Dave Ramsey's method. Not the most mathematically optimal, but psychologically, the most effective because it gives quick wins. Close the smallest debt first. Free up the payment. Direct it to the next one. The snowball picks up speed. About 7 years. The difference between paying the minimum and paying strategically is about 7 years of your life. The bank hopes you never think about this difference. 47% of Americans carry a card balance every month. This is not weakness. It is math that most people are not armed against. Banks make $368 million a day just on interest, according to the Century Foundation 2026. Not because people are stupid, because the minimum payment is designed to look reasonable. It is not reasonable. The minimum payment is a fee you pay to keep the debt. A question in the comments right now. Which level are you on? First? Third? Already out? If you are out, write how. People in these comments need real stories, not theory. And one last thing. The next video is about Fletcher. While Jordan was descending these 5 levels, Fletcher was doing something else. No credit cards. No debt. Just one boring automatic transfer. $300. 30 years. I will show you the final number. It will change how you look at every credit card in your wallet. Subscribe. You don't want to miss it.